والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وبعد. We're going to get right into this tafsir. As the ayat get longer, we need to spend a little more time in the i'rab of them and possibly the tafsir as well. طيب. We're on ayat number 4. ثم ارجع البصر كرتين ينقلب إليك البصر خاسئا وهو حصير. ثم means and so on and so forth. And we'll find out a little bit about that in the i'rab. Basically, it's showing some continuation. ثم. Irji' is a verb meaning to return. It's a command. ثم irji'. Allah told us in the previous ayat, farji' al-basara. First he told us, ma tara fi khalqi ar-Rahman min tafawut. You don't see any splits or rifts inside of the creation of ar-Rahman. You don't see that. Then he said, farji al-basara. Go back and look again. Hal tara min futur. Do you see any mistakes? Do you see any disharmony? Thumma arji al-basara. Then return your sight. Again, return your sight. Karrataini. Karrataini means again and again, one time after another. Right? Keep looking. Yanqalib is kind of like yarji'. It will come back to you from the root qaf lam ba. This is form 7. Yanqalib. It will come back. It will return ilayka, to you. Meaning your vision will return to you. Al-basar, your vision will return to you. Khasi'an. Khasi'an means meek, humiliated, humble, submissive. Meaning your eyesight's going to come back humiliated, humble. You're trying to find a mistake in the creation of Allah. You're trying to find a fault in the creation of Allah. Your vision is going to come back. You're going to keep looking until your vision returns to you, meek and humble, humiliated, submissive. That's the meaning of khasi'ah. Wahua, and it is, meaning your vision, hasir, worn out, tired, exhausted. Mut'ab kalir. It's going to be worn out, tired, exhausted from trying to find a mistake, and you'll never find one. From trying to find a fault in the creation of Allah, and you'll never find one. So he told us, he's the one, alladhi khalaqa sab'a samawatin tibaqa. He's the one who created the 7 heavens, one above the other, in perfect harmony, well proportioned. Ma tara fi khalqi ar-Rahmani min tafawut. You don't see any rifts or fissures or any splits in the creation of ar-Rahman. Look again. Return your eyesight. Do you see any faults? Then he tells us, thumma arji al-basara. Then return the sight. Karrataini. Again and again. Yanqalib ilayka al-basar. Your vision will return to you. Khasi'an. Meek, humble, submissive. Recognizing that it has not found a fault. Wa huwa hasir. And it is tired, exhausted, worn out. This is the meaning of the words. By that, you get a general tafsir, but we're going to go over the i'rab, and then we'll talk about some tafsir, inshallah ta'ala. Thumma, as we said, is a harf atf, mabni, la mahal lahu min al-i'rab. Harfu atf. It's connecting what's before it, showing a tarahi, showing some type of continuation. Irji' is a fil amr. It's a command verb, mabni ala sukun. Normally there is a sukun here, but because of the sukun on the lam, we cannot have iltiqa sakinain, 2 sukuns meeting each other, so we put a kasra here for reading purposes. right? ثم ارجع. ارجع في الأمر مبني على سكون. The fa'il, who's he talking to? Who's he telling to go back? Is a ضمير مستتر, a hidden pronoun. تقديره أنت, meaning you go back, you return. البصر, return what? البصر, your sight. مفعول به منصوب. كرتين, this is the condition. منصوب من البصر. How do I return my sight? كرتين. The condition, time and time again. ينقلب is a فعل مضارع مجزوم. It is مجزوم, as we can see the sukun there, because it is the jawab al-amr, right? It is the answer to the command here. ارجع al-basar, return your sight. What's going to happen? ينقلب. So just as the amr is مجزوم, the jawab al-amr is مجزوم. إليك جار ومجرور خاسئا. إليك البصر. البصر is your fa'il مرفوع. Your basar will return to you. خاسئا is the hal. How is it going to return? It's going to return خاسئا. Hal منصوب من البصر, right? وهو, wa is حاليا, meaning at the same time this is happening, it's coming back. هو مبتدا مرفوع, and حصير is the خبر مرفوع. خبر مرفوع. طيب, what is the tafsir of this ayah? Inshallah ta'ala. Allah, as we said yesterday, to look into the creation of Ar-Rahman. Do you see any splits or any rifts? Right? Then look again. Do you see any faults? Now he's telling us, look again. Look to the sky time and time again and continue looking. Your vision is going to return to you humiliated and meek and submissive. It's not going to be able to discover any faults, any splits, any mistakes in the creation of the skies or the rest of Allah's creation for that matter. خلق الرحمن. ما ترى في خلق الرحمن. Not just the skies, not just the seven heavens or seven skies, but all of خلق الرحمن. You're not going to find any mistakes, any faults. Right? And your eyesight, if you do so and you continue to look, your eyesight will return to you having reached the utmost tiredness, the utmost exhaustion, and still you will not find any mistakes in the creation of Ar-Rahman. No matter how many times you look, no matter how good your vision is going to become weak, it's going to become humble, it's going to become submissive to the fact that there are no mistakes in the creation of Allah Azza wa Jal. That's what we have today from the meanings and the i'rab and the tafsir of this blessed ayah. Inshallah ta'ala, tomorrow we'll see you at the same time, 9:20 p.m. Mecca time, with the tafsir of Surah al-Mulk. We're going to leave out now and come back in 10 minutes for the ayah, the explanation or ayah number 4 from Surah As-Sajdah. As always, if you have any questions, put them in the comments below. I'm pretty good at getting back to you. You should like these videos. You should comment on these videos. You should share these videos, not just mine, but any good educational YouTube videos that you find from the Muslims teaching you your religion, the Arabic language. You should like them. You should share them. You should leave a comment. This helps their channels, right? Especially it's for free. You're not paying for Netflix. You're not paying $15 a month or anything like this. These people are providing you content for free. And when you like it and you share it and you leave a comment, then it helps reach other people who may be looking for it just as you were. And you say, man, I wish I would have found this channel a long time ago. Same, there are other people out there just like you wanting to find it, and you can help them and you can guide them to it by liking the video, sharing the video, and by leaving comments. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.